Go ahead.
This Billionaire Brown. How do I become a successful businessman?
Hey, Ma! I'm on TV!
Alright. Really good question. Alright, and I guess I'll answer it by like this. Like, yo, you have to, like, you could start today, right? Do a little self-evaluation. Pay attention in your evaluation. Pay attention to how many times and how many people you tell you're gonna do something. Whether the task is big or small, it really doesn't matter. But just do a self-evaluation and, you know, pay attention to all the things that you tell people that you're gonna do, all the places that you tell people you're going to be, right? And I'm talking about, you know, you say, hey, I'm gonna text you back, I'm gonna email you back, or I'm gonna call you back, or I'll be here at such and such a time, right? Or I'll have this to you at this time. I'm going to do this exactly like this. I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be there tonight. I'll see y'all tonight. So now that you've done your self-evaluation, you know, revisit that evaluation tomorrow, right? And start doing a checklist. Right? Yes, I did text that person back. Yes, I did send them that email. Yes, I did call them back. Yes, I did meet them at that place. Right? I mean, that's how you become a really successful businessman, right? Is you become better at keeping your word. And no one's 100%. Nobody is perfect, right? We all fall short. Listen, if you keep your word 80 to 90% of the time in business, you're going to be way ahead of every other business person out there, right? If you just keep your word 80 to 90% of the time, right? You say you're going to do it 80 to 90% of the time, you're going to do it. Keep your word. That'll go far. I mean, I don't know if you have a business right now, but I do know that you're working a job, right? You're working a job, and don't think that just because when you get into business, then you'll start to keep your word. Asking a question like that sounds like you have a desire, or you're at least curious on becoming a successful business person. But what I'll challenge you to do is don't wait till you get your business going for you to start keeping your word. Start keeping your word at work, right? Start keeping your word at work, and treat your job that you're at right now as if that's your business. I mean, just really try it. Treat your business, treat your job as if it's your business. I don't care if you're part-time or full-time. I don't care if they pay you extremely well or not. All right, that's another great way of becoming a successful businessman, right? Treat what you have as if it's your business. So if you got a job, you know, do a little trial and error, right? Do an experiment. For the next 30 days when you go into your job, act as if you own that business. I mean, of course, you don't have the ability to give people raises and, you know, hire and fire people, but treat your job, your duties at your job, treat it as if that is your business. Right? I'm talking about coming to work on time. Right? I'm talking about finishing the job at hand, right? I'm talking about completing the task, like doing the job to the best of your ability, not just trying to get through the task, I'm talking about like really do the task, like really do the do. I challenge you. Treat that job that you have right now as if you own that job. And one day you will become a successful business person. At the end of the day, to become a successful business person, it's not just one thing, right? To become a successful business person, it's a bunch of little things that are done really well. Like, it's really a bunch of little things, because the only difference that separates you from being a successful business person and working at that job is responsibility, right? The person who owns the job that you're at right now, they had to make a decision, right? And that decision was, am I going to do this work, or am I going to pay somebody to do it? Now, the challenge with paying somebody to do something is that they got to stay on your ass, right? To make sure that you're doing it as good as they would do it. And that's why people get fired. People get fired because they're not doing the job as good as the owner would do it. I mean, that's the only reason why I would fire somebody. I mean, if somebody, I put in great effort into my work, right? So if I'm gonna hire somebody to do my work, they gotta come correct, right? And then the minute that they're not giving the same effort that I would give, then I gotta get rid of them. And I'm gonna either do it on my own, or I'm gonna continue to find somebody that's gonna do it as if I'm doing it, right? So treat your job that you have right now as if you own that business. As you keep advancing the different levels in your career as a business person, you're gonna realize that you're gonna have to figure out how to work with all types of people. Believe me, I knew that. I could promise you, at a point in my business career, I thought that I should only work with people who get it, right? And how quickly we realize you can only go but so far working with people who get it, right? You can only go but so far working with people who get it. That's my answer.